guys, how you doing? It's time for another one of my vinyl videos. I know it's been a little while since I've caught up with you guys. I think my last video was at the end of October, but as usual, things have been kind of crazy. Time's been getting away from me, so I wanted to catch up with you guys. I hope everybody's been doing well and staying safe. But I want to catch up because I've made a lot of pickups. Made a lot of exclusive vinyl pickups, and wanted to share my one Black Friday RSD pickup that I have. So I'm saving that for the end, and got some other special stuff coming up too. So let's get right into it, and I'm gonna show you. So this edition is packed with lots of exclusives. So on the first one I want to show you is I've been so excited about this. I actually stumbled across this by mistake. This is the Jackson 5 Ultimate Collection. Could you die? This is so gorgeous. This is a Walmart exclusive. I remember buying this on CD in '95, and I was crazy about it. It's got a ton of great songs on it, and just happened to be scrolling through Walmart's limited edition vinyl exclusives. Walmart has definitely upped their vinyl game as far as exclusives. Many of them selling out or going out of print almost immediately. So when I saw this one, I knew I had to have it, and it was a little bit difficult to obtain because they were sold out of it online. None of my local area Walmarts had any, and then I checked back a day later and they actually had one in stock. So, but this is Jackson 5 Ultimate Collection, and this is on limited edition colored vinyl. This is a 2 LP set. This is on lavender vinyl and sea glass vinyl. So, child, let me show you. It's gorgeous. And so here's, well, I always save my little hype sticker there. Look at that. So, and it is a gatefold. I didn't think it would be, but there we go. Isn't that awesome? Absolutely magnificent. And just gonna show you. So here's disc 1. Isn't that beautiful? At each side, the label's a different color there. Very nice. Very nicely done on this. So that's LP 1. And LP 2, this is sea glass. Very nice, right? It's like candy, man. This is like candy for the eyes. It's so beautiful. There we go. So, but I did, play it just to see, make sure there were no skips or anything unusual there. I already know the album is awesome because, like I said, I've had the CD for a long time. But let me just give you the rundown on some of the hits that are on here. Of course, it's got the standards: I Want You Back, ABC, The Love You Save, I'll Be There, It's Your Thing, Never Can Say Goodbye, Mama's Pearl, Who's Loving You, Maybe Tomorrow, Got to Be There, Sugar Daddy. I wish I had one. Sugar Daddy. Rockin' Robin, Daddy's Home by Jermaine Jackson. Looking Through the Windows, which was a track I never heard until I purchased this years back. One of my favorite Jackson 5 songs now. So I Want to Be Where You Are. Love that one. Get It Together. Dancing Machine. It's got I Am Love, The Life of the Party, Just a Little Bit of You, and It's Your Thing, the '95 extended remix. So this is just packed with lots of stuff, man. Again, 2 LP set, the Jackson 5, pardon me, and that's a Walmart exclusive. So check it out. If you know a Jackson 5 fan this Christmas, and a Michael Jackson fan, and they got everything and you don't know what to get them, honey, get them this. Now, somebody else who, as we know here in the VC, has always kills it on the exclusives is Barnes and Noble. And they, man, I'm telling you, they're killing me. But let me show you, I've got some wonderful limited edition exclusives to share with you from Barnes and Noble. Let's start with the brand new release from my girl Kylie. Kylie Minogue had a new album that came out, and she came out with the disco album. And nobody does pop like Kylie, man. She just does a brilliant job. She's so good at it, and I'm still glad. I'm glad that she's still doing it. Just wonderful, just a fun album from back to back. And I'm not sure how well it's doing here in the U.S. because, you know, the U.S. has always been dodgy for Kylie releases. She'll have a hit here, big hit, and then she won't have another hit here for 10 years. So maybe this is doing well on the dance charts. I'm not sure, but I know across all the other charts in every other country, this has topped the charts, and it's doing extremely well. And songs on here, Magic, which I think has already been released as a single, Miss a Thing, Real Groove, Monday Blues, Supernova, Say Something, another single that's been released from here, Last Chance, I Love It, Where Does the DJ Go, Dance Floor Darling, Unstoppable, and Celebrate You. So I've already played this quite a number of times. This came out at the beginning of November, I want to say, and it sounds just fantastic. A definite party record, and definitely something to lift you up, especially during this time. And I think that's what she wanted. She went into making this album, creating this album during the pandemic with the intent that she wanted to uplift people and wanted people to dance, you know, just kind of forget the current state of what's happening right now. But I got this edition from Barnes & Noble because it's the limited edition blue vinyl. And, you know, with every time Kylie comes out with something, there's like a ton of variants, color variants, CD, deluxe editions, cassettes and stuff. So it's like, where do you even start? But I started with this one. And just show you there. So there's the insert. This is gorgeous. I love the photo session she did for these. Just some great, fun photos there. Very colorful. Okay, and there's the lyrics on the back. Of course, you need a microscope to read them, but you know they're on the back. And so here's the album, and it comes in this nice little, almost like a DJ sleeve. And there we go. We got translucent blue for this. Gorgeous. There we are. So, yeah, that was a Barnes & Noble exclusive. And I think this comes in different colors, depending on where you are in the States or the UK. I think there's a silver edition of this, maybe. Of course, we got standard black. And I think Amazon UK did a turquoise vinyl version, which I tried to get, but those bastards wouldn't send it to me because they wouldn't ship it to the States. So I said, this is the next best thing. So great album, great packaging, great color. And again, that's a Barnes & Noble exclusive for this blue vinyl here in the States. That's Kylie. So we have an album from one of my favorite groups, a new reissue of TOTO 4. And that's a Barnes & Noble exclusive on limited edition red vinyl. First off, I knew I had to have it because I've never owned TOTO 4 on vinyl. So this was more than as much as I'm a big fan of this, I've just never owned it on vinyl. So other collections of TOTO, other albums on CD, yes, but not much on vinyl, you know. So, but this was definitely long overdue for me. And red, child, you knew I was there. So, but of course, this contains the hits Africa and Rosanna. Everybody knows that. This has a song that I had not heard in years until I was listening to it on Amazon Music maybe last month, and that was Make Believe. Man, why don't we make believe we're in love again? And it was almost like it was karma. It was meant to be. As soon as I was grooving on that tune, just a couple weeks later, I found out that this came out. So, fantastic album. Some of the best musicians in the business: Jeff Porcaro, Steve Lukather, David Page. TOTO, like I said, they don't get a lot of love or a lot of mention here in the VC, but I'm mentioning them because I love them. I'm crazy about TOTO, and I just enjoy listening to anything they put out. They've gone through some lineup changes, still going through lineup changes, but they're still together. But this is a must-have if you're, fan of just great, straightforward rock music. You love 80s rock music, whatever. If you just love great musicianship, and they are some of the best in the business, pick this up if you don't already have it. If you need an upgrade, here it is. I think it's also out on standard black. Well, not standard, it's on black vinyl, but I think it's out on 180 gram vinyl. If you don't care to have the red color, it is out on a recent 180 gram release. So there we are, TOTO 4. Okay, so this is a Barnes & Noble, another Barnes & Noble exclusive, one of my favorite groups. This is interesting because, I'll just show it to you first and I'll talk about it. So, we have Duran's first album, limited edition double vinyl, which the standard black limited edition double vinyl has been out for a little while now, but this is on white vinyl. And it's gorgeous, of course. I love the silver foil detail there. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. But one of my all-time favorite bands. And very gorgeous. So Barnes & Noble here in the States had the white vinyl version. This came out on white vinyl in October in the UK because they celebrate something... I guess we celebrate it over here too, National Album Day. But they have more specific releases for that over there. I think we do the RSD thing. They do it too, but I guess they come out with more releases in honor of National Album Day. I don't see too many special releases over here for that. So the UK had this on white vinyl in celebration of that, and Barnes & Noble had the exclusive for it over here. So gorgeous. And the first disc, it's got Girls on Film, Planet Earth, Anyone Out There, To the Shore, Careless Memories, Night Boat, Sound of Thunder, Friends of Mine, Tel Aviv. The next disc is a bonus 12-inch. It's got the remixes for Planet Earth, the night version, Girls on Film, extended night version, Planet Earth night mix, and Girls on Film night mix. So there's the back. Honey, anything with Duran, you ain't gotta say nothing but get for me, because I love to collect them. But there's the sleeve for the first disc, and I'll just show it to you real quick. Okay, so there we are. So very beautiful. And the second disc is the same thing, white vinyl. But it's not a gatefold, it's more like a slipcase, but it still looks good. And there's the second insert for the other disc there. So very nicely done. And I never had this, believe it or not, as a Duranie, I've never had this one on vinyl, only on CD. So this was definitely a welcome release for me, a welcome pickup for me. So Barnes & Noble, Duran, first album, limited edition white vinyl, pick it up. Ow! So another I'm telling you, Barnes & Noble is killing it, children. Let me tell you. So, another limited edition release for Barnes & Noble is the live in concert Stevie Nicks, and that's the 24 karat gold tour. Stevie Nicks live in concert. This is so beautifully done. Look at that gold foil, and you see this kind of detail all throughout this release. Some of it's kind of hard to pick up, but I actually got a chance to see this film. I think that this was playing for in limited. This was playing in limited release in theaters just a couple months ago, maybe less than a couple months ago, and. You know, the last thing on your mind is going to a theater in the middle of a pandemic. But I said, you know what? I said, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to distance myself, and I'm going. Because I haven't been to a concert in a while. I didn't see her on this tour. You know, I've seen her on several tours, but I didn't see this tour. I said, I want the next best experience. So I went to the theater. I saw it. You know, it was, everybody was safe and socially distanced. Put my little mask on, my little sequin mask, and I had a great time. It was great seeing her on the big screen doing this show. It was fantastic. So, and this is kind of like the companion album to that. So this is a gatefold. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. And there's some more of that gold foil lettering there with the track listings. And here's the back. Same thing. So beautifully done. A lot of thought and care went into this 2 LP set. So the Barnes & Noble release is exclusive because this is out on clear vinyl. So, and it's gorgeous, and I have to show you. Let me show you the first disc. And of course, there's our beautiful gold hype sticker there. All right. So here's disc 1. Look at the detail on that. Same of more of the gold foil detail. Here we go. And so here's disc 1. And it's definitely a crystal clear vinyl. And the label is almost like holographic, like it's so light you can barely see it. But like almost like a holographic, I can't tell if it's like a navy blue or deep purple, but it's very nice. And I played it and it sounds wonderful. And it's the same thing for disc 2. Of course, you know, the insert on disc 2 has the album detail. Isn't that pretty? So nice. And there's more Stevie. So, but as I said, this was a fantastic concert film, and I couldn't wait to purchase this. This came out, I want to say late November. She's doing Stand Back, If Anyone Falls, Stop Dragging My Heart Around, Crying in the Night, Gypsy, Wild Heart, Belladonna, New Orleans, Enchanted, Bellefleur, Moonlight, A Vampire's Dream, If You Were My Love, Gold Dust Woman, and Edge of 17, Rhiannon, and Landslide. I was surprised when one of her backup singers for this tour was one of my favorite 80s ladies, Marilyn Martin. You remember Marilyn Martin from Separate Lives? The duet with Phil Collins from the 80s. You might remember her from the MTV video hit Night Moves. She was a definite, one of my favorite, and you don't hear much from her now. And I know she sang backup for her on some occasions then, and it was nice to see her back with Stevie. I said, wow, man, Marilyn Martin, where's she been? So she was on this tour, and she's featured in the film, and of course on this. So, honey, if you know anybody that loves Stevie Nicks, they will love this. This is just amazing. So that's it for my Barnes & Noble exclusives. This is not an exclusive, but it was something that I needed in my collection. I picked up on Amazon just by chance I'm a huge ABBA fan, which I'm always picking up ABBA something. But as you know, in the last few years, they've been reissuing a lot of their albums with the half-speed mastering. And I've always, it's always been on my list to pick up one, but they run pretty expensive, you don't see them here in the States hardly at all. So you always have to wind up ordering it from a UK seller. And they can run upwards of $40 or more. But I saw where, and this is a new release too, Amazon had the most recent one. This is the 40th anniversary of Super Trooper by ABBA. And Amazon had it for $29.99. And they had a clip coupon where you could... How many times do you ever see a clip of coupon to some vinyl on Amazon? So it was $29.99, which was a pretty fair price at that. But then you could save an extra $6.66. They had like a clip coupon. So take more money off. I said, for a half-speed master, yes, I am going to do it. So this is my very first ABBA half-speed master. So I was so glad to get it. And it's absolutely beautiful. And this was the album Super Trooper. I've had it on numerous CD releases. I had my first purchase of it was in the early 90s on CD. Then I'd say in the last 10 years, maybe a little more, they came out with a deluxe version of it, which is it's like maybe 2 or 3 CDs, and I think one CD has like bonus promotional material and performances and videos. I had that one. That one was really well done. And so I just never picked up Super Trooper on vinyl, but this gave me a great excuse to do it. And it's got the little tip-on sheet, obi strip, whatever you want to call it. And of course, mastered at Abbey Road Studios. And this is a gatefold 2 LP set. Got the lyrics there. And there's the back. Very nicely done. And got gorgeous photos on the inner sleeves there. And there's the now to disc 1. Disc 2 has some beautiful photos, of course. How do you like that one? That would just hit you like pow. So colorful. I love it. And more photos there. And same label and everything on. But yeah, I was glad to have that, man, because half-speed masters, not like I really have a lot, but they don't run cheap. And so this one was the right price, the right time, and it was a new release. So, of course, and I love ABBA, of course I'm going to pick it up. So, but, of course, the title track, Super Trooper, The Winner Takes It All, one of my very favorite ABBA songs, On and On and On, Andante, Andante, Me and I, Happy New Year, beautiful song, Our Last Summer, The Piper, Lay All Your Love on Me, The Way Old Friends Do. So, classic album by ABBA, celebrating its 40th anniversary. Half-speed master. I'm not sure if it's still on sale, but I caught it at the right time. If you're ABBA fan, pick it up. So now I'm gonna get into who I say has really cornered the market on a lot of the colored vinyl exclusives now, and that's my joint, Urban Outfitters, man. They kill it all the time. So let me show you some of my recent Urban Outfitters limited edition pickups here. So I recently picked up, we've got Britney Spears' Greatest Hits, My Prerogative. This was the album that I had originally bought on CD when it first came out. Was it 2004, I think? God, where has that time gone? It's unbelievable that this has been around that long. But I'm pretty sure it was 2004 when the CD came out. And this is on limited edition smoky black and white splatter vinyl. I don't know why they say it's on clear vinyl, because it's not really clear, but it's smoky black and white splatter. So yeah, 2004 greatest hits released first time on vinyl. So we got 17 songs plus 5 remixes. So this has got, and there's the back. My Prerogative, Toxic, I'm a Slave for You, Oops, I Did It Again, Me Against the Music with Madonna, Stronger, which was always one of my favorite Britney Spears songs. Stronger, Baby One More Time, You Drive Me Crazy, Sometimes, Lucky, Not a Girl Yet, Not Yet a Woman, and lots more. So, but let me just show you. And it's not a gatefold. Also, I wish, this is minor, but the original CD came in such a beautiful silver foil cover. Like, the background was not gray, it was silver foil. It would have been nice if they could have done that for this, but what are you gonna do, you know? So, but very nice on the inner sleeves there. And this is disc 1. There you go. And just to show you what the vinyl looks like, so yeah, there you go. So very nice, played it, sounds great, very nicely done. And I'm trying to think of it. Yeah, sides 3 and 4 are the same. So again, that hype sticker on the front, I don't know why they call it clear. It's nothing clear about this vinyl. It's the splatter. So, but this is a nice treat. Yeah, I was glad to get this. So, as Mariah Carey is staggering her vinyl releases out over the past few months and the next couple months coming up, again, Urban Outfitters is doing the exclusives on the most of the color variants on those releases. One of my favorites is Rainbow. And I saw her on that tour. I think that was the one and only time I ever saw Mariah Carey was on, she was on that tour. And it's a fun album. I always love the artwork on this. One of my favorites cover designs for her. And there's the back. So something that Urban Outfitters did, so this came out on a variety of colors, from red, yellow, blue, purple, which I would have died to have. So, but it was at random. You couldn't pick which color you wanted. So like, it's like you ordered it and they picked the color for you. So I'll show you what color I got. But check out this. I don't even remember this in the CD when I bought this years ago, but it's such a great shot of her. Very cool and colorful. Love it. Anything with neon rainbows, I love it already. And yeah. So there's a little hype sticker for it. There you go. Oh, upside down, so, and there's a little hype sticker. So, 2 LP set. And there's the lyric sheet, inner sleeve, insert. And so I got yellow. Which is cool, because I said if I can't get purple, I would love to have yellow. Yellow is awesome. It's beautiful. There we go. And I can't say it was, I don't know, I guess it was remastered, but the sound quality is okay. It didn't knock me out or anything, but it's, it's good. I guess it's good enough, So, and the same thing for LP2, just more lyrics and the butterfly logo. So, I was excited to get this because I love this album, and you know, again, as far as packaging and design, it's one of my favorite Mariah Carey albums. You might remember this had Heartbreaker. Can't Take That Away. I love that song. That's one they hardly ever play anymore for Mariah. That's one of my favorite ballads of hers. One of her empowering ballads I always liked. Also known as Mariah's theme. And what else was big on here? This has a Heartbreaker remix, Against All Odds. She did the cover of that. Cry Baby. And Thank God I Found You. That was another hit off of here. So there it is, Urban Outfitters Rainbow limited edition colored vinyl reissue. They had Butterfly. Here we go. And it's pressed on limited edition gold vinyl, which is actually a very gorgeous gold vinyl. So this has, you might remember, Honey, My All, and of course the title track, Butterfly. And Breakdown. I had completely forgotten about Breakdown until I played this. I said, oh, that used to be the jam. I used to love Breakdown. Yeah. So she does a cover of Prince's The Beautiful Ones. Here's the back. So one thing I say, these were on back order for such a long time. It seemed like they took forever to ship. So I was glad when I finally got them. But so there's the insert. And let me show you, this is a unique gold pressing. So I don't know if this will come out on camera, but look at that. It's like a textured, almost like liquid gold kind of effect. It's not, you know, some namby-pamby, you know, matted gold that I've seen on some vinyl releases. This is actually very unique. So very uniquely textured, almost, yeah, like I said, like liquid gold. But sounds great. Definitely looks great on the turntable. And definitely a nice collector's piece, nice to have. So I have one more Urban Outfitters exclusive, and that is one of my favorite 90s cartoons, which I still watch. Yes, damn it, I watch cartoons. This is the limited edition pressing for Hey Arnold, the music, volume 1. And anything with Hey Arnold on it, I always get it, from t-shirts to dolls, whatever it is. I just love the cartoon. I just think it was just, the characters are hilarious. I love the music, and it's just always good for a laugh. It was just a well done, show. So, but musician that put this out, Jim Lang, he did all the background music that you hear for the show. Most of it had like a jazz flavor to it. So it was very interesting. So, and this is on colored vinyl, and I'll show you. This came out across several different color variants. Each one very limited if you can find them. But it's a gatefold there. There's Arnold's room. There, and there's the back. There's Helga Pataki, and there's all his little buddies. There's the Stinky. There's Rhonda. There's Eugene, and Harold, and Curly, and Sid. I have the music finally on vinyl. It's got the theme song, Arnold's theme '98, Helga's love theme. There's a ton of stuff. I Will Prevail, which. That was the song that the school principal sang after he lost his job, and he started going to karaoke. So it's like a parody of I Will Survive. Instead of I Will Survive, it's like I Will Prevail. He's singing at karaoke. It's hilarious. The Engineer song, Better Not Touch My Gal. You better not touch my gal. Eugene. And When Life Gives You Lemons, Dance. I mean, if you know any of the episodes, you know these songs, and there's a ton more. There's side, here we go. So this one is on like a sky blue vinyl. There we go. And it's cool, man. So Again, the songs are very short, so but they did call this volume 1, so I guess we can anticipate a volume 2 on this at some point. But it's just great fun to have, you know. All right, I got one more Mariah Carey for you, but this wasn't through Urban Outfitters. This was through Target. This was a Target exclusive. This is probably one of my favorite, not only one of my favorite Mariah Carey albums, but probably one of my favorite live albums. This was a limited edition Target exclusive. This was for Unplugged, Mariah Carey's 1992 MTV 1 hour concert that she did. This is so good. And I wore out the CD on it. And so when I heard that they were releasing this, and of course this is on standard black vinyl too, but when I heard that they were doing this on limited edition colored vinyl, I knew I had to pre-order it. So, but you know, it's very short because, as you might remember, MTV Unplugged was it was a 1 hour show. So, but it's got Emotions, If It's Over, which is the song that she co-wrote with Carole King. This live version, it just beats the studio version just down. It's just great. We've got the live version of Someday on here is awesome. Vision of Love, Make It Happen. The live version on this kills it. As you know, that live version of her cover of Michael Jackson's I'll Be There, which she does with Trey Lorenz. Beautiful. And of course, Can't Let Go. But fantastic. The backup singers, the musicians on this album. I think there's a young Kelly Price on backup vocals here for this show. CNC Music Factory's Robert Clavillas and David Cole, the late David Cole, provided the piano on this, and it just sounds brilliant. Just everything was just magic on that show, and captured on vinyl. You don't know how many times I saw this on the original release of this on vinyl, which I don't think came out in the States, but I think it came out in like Spain. There's like some copies from other countries out on vinyl, and how beat up they were, and they were going for like $80, and I almost bought it, and I was like, I just can't do it, man. You know, like pay so much for something and in such deplorable condition. So I'm glad when they announced the reissue for this, and so I'll show you. So there's the inner sleeve there. Okay. And I put it in a white sleeve. It didn't come with this, but it was so hard to get out of this sleeve. I had to put it in something else because I said I'll destroy it if I have to take it out to play it. So, but this is on a red marbled vinyl, and it's very, you know, complimentary to the package design. It looks great, sounds great. I played it to death already. So that is it. Mariah Carey, MTV Unplugged, 1992. Relive the memories. One of my favorite live albums. She was just it's just phenomenal. So if you're familiar with the label, label Real Gone Music, they do some great releases, tons of stuff, you know, forgotten classics, soundtracks, all sorts of unique things. I think I've bought a number of things from them over the years. They did, in the last couple of years, they did a release of the soundtrack for Mommy Dearest on linoleum white vinyl, you know. You can see Joan Crawford scrubbing the linoleum. Scrub harder, Helga. You know, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the dirt. So they put out some unique releases, and they had a sale about a month or so ago that I took advantage of, and got a couple things from them. And so they had the soundtrack to a movie which initially wasn't on my radar. I'd heard of it forever, but never really sat down to watch it, and now I love it. And so they had the soundtrack to Something's Gotta Give. And as you know, that's with Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton. And love them both. Great actors, always. But for some reason, I just never, when this came out in the early 2000s, what was it, 2003 when this came out? It just wasn't on my priority or whatever you want to call it at the time. So, but in the last year or so, I've been watching it and I'm like, man, I love this movie. And the soundtrack is fantastic. So this is on seafoam green vinyl. And it's gorgeous. So as you know, if you're familiar with the film, there's a lot of French music that they play throughout the film. The only disappointment with this soundtrack is that a lot of the pop songs that are played in the film did not make the soundtrack. Maybe, I'm sure probably due to licensing, whatever. They had some great use of Sunday Morning by Maroon 5. There was another terrific song used to great effect by Paul Simon. So a lot of the pop songs used in the movie didn't make it on this. So it's a slight disappointment. But this still has some other great songs. So we've got La Vie en Rose by Louis Armstrong. I've got A Crush on You by jazz vocalist Steve Tyrell. We've got the Flamingos, Only Have Eyes for You. We've got some Astrud Gilberto on here. Let's see, we've got Eartha Kitt, who's got a couple tracks on here, and including C'est Si Bon. Got Brazil by Django Reinhardt. And some wonderful tracks. And of course, it closes with one of my favorite moments. I mean, come on now. It's nothing sexier than hearing Jack Nicholson croon La Vie en Rose at the end of the film. So I love this. And this didn't hardly cost anything. This was like $4. But again, so a movie that's just now hitting me that it's a new old favorite. And have the soundtrack on this pretty seafoam green vinyl, and it's gorgeous. For $4, you can't beat that. So again, that was through Real Gone Music, and I got another one through Real Gone Music for it was another cheapie, and I had my eye on this before, but the price I had been seeing it for when it first came out, I was like, nah. But they had a good clearance on the Archies, the definitive Archies, Greatest Hits and More. It's got 14 songs, and this was a limited edition of 1,000, and this is pressed onto opaque blue vinyl. And I think there's another variant out there where it might be on yellow vinyl, maybe red, I don't know. But for $9, you couldn't beat it, and it was on blue vinyl. So I used to watch the Archies all the time when I was a little kid. I used to collect the comic books, Archie, Betty, and Veronica. So, this is, kind of close to my heart. So, but I said for the right price, I was going to pick it up. So, of course, it's got sugar on it. And, Bicycles, Roller Skates, and You. It's got Archie's Party, Bang Shang-a-Lang, so Jingle Jangle, Who's Your Baby, and most of these songs coming from the pen of prolific pop songwriter Jeff Barry. But again, if you're into 60s or bubblegum pop, anyone who's into it, this is definitely worth checking out. The only used LP I picked up in the last couple months, I've been, on this kick where I'm trying to fill in gaps in my Streisand collection here and there on vinyl. And somebody had, on eBay, had a sealed copy of her 1997. For 99 cents, you couldn't beat it with a stick. They had a sealed copy of her album from 1977. That's Streisand Superman, which I've never had on vinyl. CD, yes. Vinyl, no. So I said, you can't beat that. So, and even with owning it on CD, it just wasn't one of those albums that I played off that often. But I just love the photo shoot that they did with her for this album. If you ever saw the movie A Star Is Born, you recall she wore this outfit briefly in one of the scenes there. But I love the, again, I love the photos that were used. It's got a very nice poster kind of insert with it, with the lyrics. It's like a 4-page color insert. There's the front. There's the back. Barbra showing her booty. And very nice on the inside, where it's got where she comments on each of the songs there. Very cool. Very nicely done. And you know, the CD doesn't even begin to give you all of this, you know, detail with the artwork and all that. So it's nice to have. And of course there's more. There's the actual insert there. There you go. So, but it's got some cool songs on it. The one that should immediately come to mind is the big hit on here, My Heart Belongs to Me. That was a huge hit at the time. And the title track, Superman, is great. It's a couple of songs on here that are like, you know, even with Streisand, you know, she can only do so much with some of the couple of these songs. Baby Me Baby, not one of her best moments, but you know, she, you know, she does her thing on it. Couple rock flavored songs on there, which I love to hear Barbra do. Cabin Fever. There's a composition on here from Kim Carnes, who she would work with again in the future. That's Love Comes from Unexpected Places. She's got that cover of Billy Joel's New York State of Mind that she does so well. She's working with Rupert Holmes again, one of my favorite singers and songwriters. And a couple of the songs on here, like Answer Me, were intended for Answer Me and Lullaby for Myself, a couple songs that were intended for the movie The Star Is Born, but didn't fit in with the film or the soundtrack, so they wound up on here, which was the follow-up release to that soundtrack. So again, nice to have. Always nice to get some more Barbra for my collection. So, and it's loaded with photos, sealed. And I believe this came out in June of 1977. But nice to have. All right, one last vinyl release, y'all. One. So, as you know, a couple weeks ago was Black Friday RSD. So I had one lone pickup for Black Friday RSD, and I just got it because when they had RSD, I couldn't go because I had to work that day, and the release I wanted was sold out. So I think my closest records, they get like in one copy of everything. So I just got a copy of it. They just got it back in. So my one single pickup for Black Friday was U2's Boy, which is celebrating its 40th anniversary. And this is on limited edition white vinyl. And isn't that gorgeous? And so this is another one of those albums where I never owned it on vinyl. So this is a nice treat for me. So it's not an upgrade or anything. I just never owned it. Knew some of the songs from it, of course, I will follow, being the biggest track on here. But my big U2 album was War, you know, but I always wanted to pick up Boy. But it's one of those albums that you don't come across in the wild. Like, has anybody ever come across a used copy of Boy? I know I haven't over the years. So this definitely fills in a gap in the U2 collection for me. So, and I do love their early stuff. As a collector, that's what I'm pretty much more or less focused on with U2, is those first few albums. As much as I love them as a band all around, you know, that's my, you know, I just like their first several albums the best, let's just say. October, again, War, The Unforgettable Fire, those are just some of my favorites there. So, but let's take a look And there's the back. And they got a lot of use out of that kid, didn't they? For their covers. Very nice. Had such an expressive face too. But so this came with a gorgeous poster. Look at how they have it folded in there, man. So it's got a poster, excuse me. And it's double-sided. There you go. It's the front. And it's got the back. So a very, very nice touch. And here's the lyric insert. There you go. And it's got a very nice black lined sleeve included. Okay, and here we are. Looks absolutely perfect, very nice. So terrific release. I haven't played it yet. Many of these I haven't played yet, but I'm getting around to it. But that was my lone RSD pickup. And there were quite a few that I wanted to get, but again, this one was my priority. Has anybody picked up that Rolling Stones Let It Bleed, where it's like, I think it was Let It Bleed, where they had like a pressing of only 900, and it was like custom press. Each one had like a different color. Whatever it was, I was interested in it, but I knew I wasn't going to find it, and I knew it was rather expensive. So I kind of had my eye on that, but I said, I think it's just going to be YouTube this time. So I got one more thing. So because it's, as we know, with the holiday season upon us, they're not just killing with the vinyl, they are killing with these music books that they're releasing. There's so many great music books that are out right now. Dolly Parton's got that Songteller book. Lenny Kravitz has got his autobiography. There's a new David Bowie huge coffee book out now. I think it's called Icon. And this one, Amazon had on sale. I had my eye on it, and they had a sale maybe right after Thanksgiving, I want to say. And another one with a coupon attached. Snapped it up. This is the new and very first official Tina Turner pictorial autobiography. She's had a couple autobiographies, I, Tina, and then the recent one that she did that came out last year. You know, it's more like an update of what's going on in her life. But she's got a couple books out this season, but this is her first bona fide official autobiographical pictorial. And this is by Rizzoli. And look how big that is, man. I can't even... Look at the back cover on that. Look at that bold soul sister. The pictures in here are absolutely gorgeous. Got this for a wonderful, wonderful price. Yeah. And basically, she's looking back on her life. She just turned 81, so this was in honor of her 80th birthday that she did from 2019, where she's looking back at 80 years of life and her career, and just the photos in here are just amazing. Tons of beautiful photos from the likes of Herb Ritz and more. And is this Norman Seeff? These are some of my favorite photos of her. Oh my God. Fantastic. And I mean, and this is covering any and all periods of her life. There's a great illustration of her with Mick Jagger. God, there's so much. Costume designs, costume sketches with from Bob Mackie, who has been designing for her on and off for various tours and such. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Plenty of those in here. So, but if you know a Tina fan, baby, check that out. I remember that was the cover of one of the covers of Rolling Stone back in the 80s there. And just a fantastic, just to look back at her career and her accomplishments. lots of stuff from her videos. Got a lot of stuff from Mad Max. There she is, Anti-Entity. Go ahead, girl. A lot of quotes, anecdotes, tributes from other artists. Got one there. Here's Tina clowning around a bit. There's some of her American Music Awards and other various awards there. So, but for a woman who had to overcome so much, and she's just a beacon of hope for so many people. Probably one of my favorite photos of her in the book. Absolutely gorgeous. So, just a tribute to Tina. 81 years young, and rock and roll queen who did it her way, and had the most amazing comeback of all comebacks in music history. It's definitely worth having. So it's a gorgeous book. Again, pick it up. There we go. All right, my lovelies. Whew, that's tired me out. Just lifting the book up. I'm exhausted now. So, but that is all I got, lovelies. And look, it ain't even Christmas yet. I had to create my own Christmas. So, but just wanted to share with you my pickups. And like I said, I'm gonna try to do at least another video before the end of the month. We'll see. Guys, stay safe. I hope to touch base with you. If not before Christmas, definitely right before the new year. May Santa be good to you and bring everybody lots of music and lots of love. It's gonna be a different holiday. We'll see how Christmas goes with the pandemic. So if you like what you've seen today, remember subscribe. I'm still catching up with everybody else's videos. So I didn't have time to make my video because I'm still trying to catch up with everybody else's videos. Everybody's been putting out these great videos, and so I said, let me throw something up here because because I haven't done a thing. So I said it was time. So take care. I'll see you soon. All right. Be good. See you later. Bye bye.